Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Global English Academy, your cozy space to learn English, breathe slowly, and feel understood. I'm Emily.
And I'm Paul. It's so good to be here again. The studio lights are soft tonight, the air is calm. It feels like the perfect time to talk.
Yes, because today's topic is something almost every English learner has felt before. That moment when your mind suddenly goes blank.
Ah, the freeze. The silence that feels like a storm inside. You know what you want to say, but the words just don't come.
Exactly. It's like your mouth forgets everything. You understand what's happening around you, but your voice disappears.
I remember a student once said to me, "Paul, my brain works fine until someone looks at me." That hit me hard.
I've heard that too. The moment you feel eyes on you, your English just melts away.
Let's be honest. We've all been there. Even native speakers freeze sometimes, but for English learners, it feels heavier, more personal.
So today, let's explore why this happens and how to fix it fast.
Let's start simple. Why do we freeze? What's really happening inside our brain in that moment?
It's not because you don't know enough English, it's because your brain suddenly switches into survival mode.
Survival mode. Like danger?
Yes, your brain feels a small threat, not a lion or a fire, but something emotional. The fear of mistakes, the fear of judgment.
So, your brain doesn't see a conversation, it sees a risk.
Exactly. And when the brain feels unsafe, it does one of three things: fight, flight, or freeze. Most English learners freeze.
That explains so much. You're not bad at English, you're just scared in that moment.
Right. It's not your fault. It's your body trying to protect you.
I remember a moment in one of my classes. A student named Hannah stood up to introduce herself. She had practiced her lines perfectly, but when she faced the class, she said only, "My name is," and stopped.
Yes, I've seen that scene many times. Her hands probably shook, her breath got shorter.
Exactly. I walked closer and whispered, "It's okay. Take one breath. We're not in a hurry." After 5 seconds, she smiled and continued.
That's the magic of safety. The moment your body feels calm, the words start flowing again.
So the first truth is this: you don't freeze because you don't know English. You freeze because your body forgets it's safe.
Now let's go deeper. When you freeze, your brain is in what we call fear mode.
That sounds serious. What happens in fear mode?
In fear mode, your amygdala, the part that handles danger, takes control. It shuts down the creative parts of your brain, including language.
So the part that helps you speak and build sentences just goes offline?
Yes, because your brain says talking is not important now, staying safe is. But in reality, you're not in danger. You're just trying to speak.
That's wild. So it's not grammar, it's not vocabulary, it's biology.
Exactly. Your heart beats faster, your muscles tense, and your breath gets shallow. It's a small panic response.
That's why it feels like time slows down. You can hear your heartbeat, but not your own words.
Yes, and the more you try to push words out, the more your brain resists.
So, how do we stop fear mode?
We need to teach the brain something new, that speaking English is safe, natural, and even fun.
I love that. But how do you actually make your brain feel safe?
Simple tricks. First, breathe. One deep breath tells your body, I'm okay.
That's powerful. So, before speaking, just one long breath.
Yes. Try this. Inhale slowly through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, feel your chest relax.
It really works. My shoulders dropped immediately.
The second trick, slow down your rhythm. Many learners rush because they fear silence, But silence helps your brain find the next word.
True. Silence isn't failure, it's thinking time.
Exactly. You don't need to speak fast to sound fluent. You just need to sound calm and clear.
That's such a good reminder. Sometimes confidence looks like taking your time.
Yes. And the third trick? Smile. Even a small one. It signals safety to your brain and warmth to others.
I like that. Smiling changes your chemistry, not just your face.
Exactly. You send a message, I'm not fighting English. I'm enjoying it.
So breathe, slow down, and smile. 3 simple tools that calm fear mode.
Yes. And when fear mode fades, confidence rises.
That's beautiful. But I think learners still ask, how can I make this automatic? How can I stop freezing for good?
That's where training the brain comes in. You can't just think your way out. You have to teach your brain through action.
Like a daily workout?
Exactly. Every day, small moments of safe English. Talk to yourself. Whisper your morning thoughts in English. Describe what you see.
So if I'm brushing my teeth, I can say, I'm brushing my teeth. It feels cold.
Perfect. That's real life English. You teach your brain that English is part of your normal world, not a test.
And that's how freezing disappears, when English becomes home.
Yes, when your brain finally believes that speaking English is not danger, it becomes comfort.
I love that.
Let's explore that more. How to train your brain to think in English, step by step.
I'm ready, and I know our listeners are too.
All right, let's keep going. We just talked about fear mode and how it blocks your words. Now, let's see how to train your brain to think in English.
Yes, that's the big one. Most learners don't realize they are still translating every single sentence in their head.
Exactly. And translation makes your brain heavy. You hear something in English, your brain changes it to your language, finds a reply, and then tries to translate back.
That's like running a marathon in your mind every time you speak. No wonder people freeze.
Yes, your brain gets tired before your mouth even moves.
So, how can we stop this mental marathon?
By teaching your brain to connect English words directly to meaning, not to your native language.
That sounds simple, but deep. Can you give an example?
Sure. Think about the word apple. When you hear it, don't think of the translation. Just see it, smell it, imagine holding it. The word connects straight to the image, not the dictionary in your mind.
So, no middle step, just English to meaning.
Exactly. That's how children learn their first language, and that's what your brain needs again, direct connection.
That's brilliant. So, instead of thinking, how do I say this in English, we start to feel English naturally.
Yes, and we can train this every day.
How?
Here's a small exercise. Look around right now. Pick one object near you. Say its name in English. Then add one small sentence.
Okay, I'll try. Cup. It's warm.
Perfect. Simple, right? You didn't translate. You just spoke. That's brain training.
So, this isn't about big lessons. It's about micro moments of English.
Exactly. One moment at a time. The more often you do it, the faster your brain switches to English mode.
That's amazing. It also feels peaceful. No pressure.
Yes, because you're not performing. You're just living in English.
That's a beautiful mindset. Living in English.
Yes, you don't learn English, you live it.
Emily, I remember one student told me, Paul, I practice every day, but I still freeze when someone suddenly talks to me.
Oh, yes, I hear that all the time. That's why mindset and daily confidence matter just as much as practice.
So, how can learners build that daily confidence?
It starts with one belief. I don't have to be perfect to speak.
Yes, perfection is the biggest thief of confidence.
Exactly. When you expect perfect grammar, your brain becomes afraid to move. But when you focus on connection, not perfection, words flow easily.
That's powerful. Connection, not perfection.
Try this every morning. Look in the mirror and say one line in English, even if it's simple. For example, today will be a good day.
That sounds like a positive ritual.
Yes, it trains both your mouth and your mindset.
I love that. One English sentence every morning.
Exactly. Then, during the day, talk to yourself in small moments. On the bus, say what you see. At work, describe what you're doing.
That's a lot easier than waiting for someone to talk to you.
Yes, because you control the environment. No fear, no pressure.
So, confidence grows quietly, little by little.
Exactly. Every small sentence is like watering a plant. You don't see the result in one day, but after some time, it blooms.
That's beautiful, Emily.
Let's make it practical. I'll say a sentence, and you repeat it slowly after me. Ready?
Ready.
I can speak calmly.
I can speak calmly.
My words don't need to be perfect.
My words don't need to be perfect.
English is part of my life.
English is part of my life.
Beautiful. Listeners, if you're hearing this, say it with us. Feel the rhythm, not the grammar.
That's the sound of a confident brain, gentle, natural, and free.
Yes, confidence isn't loud, it's peaceful.
That's true. The most confident people don't rush. They breathe and speak clearly.
And that's what we want for our listeners, to stop fighting English and start feeling it.
Exactly. So, if you freeze when you speak English, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign your brain needs kindness and practice.
Yes, be kind to your brain. Teach it slowly. Give it moments of peace.
And day by day, you'll notice the silence becomes shorter and your voice becomes stronger.
That's the journey. Step by step, word by word, your confidence grows quietly inside you.
It's beautiful, isn't it? How English can also become a way to heal your fear.
Yes, learning English is also learning to trust yourself.
And that's the heart of today's message.
Next, let's go deeper into the final part, how to build confidence every day, even when no one is around.
Perfect, because that's where real transformation happens.
So now, let's talk about how to build that confidence, not just in one moment, but every single day.
Yes, because confidence isn't something you suddenly find. It's something you build, like a small bridge, one step at a time.
Exactly. Every time you speak, even one small sentence, you add another stone to that bridge.
I like that image. Confidence is built, not given.
Yes, and it grows through small wins. For example, when you order coffee in English, that's a win. When you answer a simple question at work, that's a win.
Even when you make a mistake and keep going, that's a huge win.
Yes, because every time you survive a mistake, your brain learns, it's okay, I'm still safe.
That's powerful. Mistakes are not danger, they are training.
Exactly. You can even make them your best teacher.
How so?
When you say something wrong, notice it, smile, repeat it correctly, and move on. Don't punish yourself. That small correction teaches your brain faster than any grammar book.
That's true because emotion helps memory. When you feel calm and safe, your brain remembers faster.
Yes, and when you connect that calm feeling with English, your confidence becomes stable.
So confidence isn't loud or perfect. It's peaceful and practiced.
Exactly. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. At first you fall, but once your brain learns balance, you never forget it.
I love that. It's not about fear anymore, it's about flow.
Right. Confidence in English is not about speaking without mistakes. It's about speaking through your fear.
That's something everyone needs to hear.
Let's make this practical again. I'll share a few daily exercises to build that quiet confidence.
Perfect. I'm ready.
Number 1, the 1-minute talk. Every day, choose one topic and talk to yourself in English for 1 minute.
1 minute sounds easy enough. What kind of topics?
Anything. Your breakfast, your plans, your dream city. The goal is not perfect sentences, it's keeping your brain active.
So something like, today I ate toast and eggs, I feel happy, I will go to work soon.
Exactly. You can do it while making tea or walking to the bus stop.
That's great. What's next?
Number 2, the mirror talk. Look at yourself, smile, and say one positive English sentence. It trains both confidence and pronunciation.
I like that. You also get used to your own voice in English, which helps a lot.
Exactly. At first, it feels strange, but after a few days, it becomes fun, even comforting.
Okay, 1 minute talk, mirror talk. What's the third?
Number 3, listen and shadow. Choose one short English video. Listen once, then repeat the lines with the speaker.
Like copying the rhythm and voice?
Yes, don't focus on every word, focus on flow and tone. It trains your mouth, your ears, and your brain together.
That's how I improved my French years ago. It really works.
Yes, it's like dancing with English. You follow the rhythm until it feels natural.
That's beautiful. So every day, talk, mirror, shadow.
Exactly. 3 small habits. And together, they build a big change.
This is so different from traditional lessons. It's not about pressure, it's about peace.
Yes, we want learners to fall in love with English, not fear it.
That's the secret. When you love something, your brain learns faster.
Exactly. And here's a bonus tip. End each day with gratitude.
Gratitude? How does that help English?
When you go to bed, say one short sentence in English about something good from your day. For example, I'm thankful for my friend, or I learned one new word.
That's simple but meaningful. It makes your brain connect English with calm feelings, not stress.
Yes, you sleep with peace, not pressure.
That's lovely. So instead of chasing fluency, we can build it gently through warmth, rhythm, and kindness.
Yes, and the more gentle you are with yourself, the stronger your English becomes.
It's true. You don't need to fight your fear. You just need to walk with it until it becomes quiet.
Exactly. That's the real secret of confidence.
I think that's what makes this conversation special. It's not about rules. It's about healing.
Yes, English can be healing. It connects people. It helps you express what's inside.
And when you speak from peace, not pressure, people feel it.
Exactly. That's what we want for every listener. To speak from peace.
Let's wrap up this part with one small mindset phrase our listeners can remember every day.
Okay. Here it is. 1 brick a day builds the wall.
I love that. Every small effort counts.
Yes, even one English word today is part of your foundation.
Beautiful. Next, let's close with something special. A picture of what happens when all this comes together.
Yes, let's show how life feels when you finally stop freezing and start speaking freely.
So, Call, let's paint that moment. The day when someone who used to freeze finally speaks with ease.
All right. Picture this. It's morning. You're at a small cafe. The light is soft, golden, through the window. The smell of coffee floats in the air.
You're standing at the counter. The barista smiles and asks, "What would you like?" For a second, your heart jumps, but this time, you breathe.
Yes. You take a slow breath, your shoulders relax, you smile back and say, "A cappuccino, please." Simple, clear, calm.
And that small moment feels like magic. You did it. The fear that once held your voice has no power anymore.
Exactly. The conversation continues. Would you like sugar? No, thank you. Just normal talk, but your heart feels light.
You sit near the window, holding your cup, and you realize this is what freedom sounds like.
That's the real goal. Not perfect English, not fancy words, just freedom. The ability to be yourself in another language.
Yes, and it all began with one small change, choosing calm over fear, presence over perfection.
Every deep breath you take builds new confidence. Every word you speak teaches your brain safety.
Exactly. You didn't become fluent overnight. You became kind to yourself, and that's what opened your voice.
You know, Emily, this reminds me of one listener's message last week. She said, "I used to cry after every English class. Now I smile after every sentence."
That's so moving, because it's not just language, it's transformation.
Yes. When you stop fighting English, it starts loving you back.
That's beautiful, Paul. And it's true. English isn't your enemy. It's your bridge to the world.
Exactly. And every time you speak, even with small words, you are crossing that bridge.
Listeners, I want you to remember this. Your silence does not define you. Your courage does.
Yes. And courage doesn't mean no fear. It means speaking with fear, gently.
Every time you speak, your fear gets smaller, and your English grows stronger.
Let's give our listeners a few last affirmations to carry with them.
Good idea. Say this with us. My English is growing.
My English is growing.
I can speak with calm and courage.
I can speak with calm and courage.
I don't need to be perfect to be understood.
I don't need to be perfect to be understood.
Beautiful. If you said those sentences out loud, your brain already learned something new.
Yes, because repetition builds confidence. Every time you speak kindness to your brain, it listens.
Exactly. And over time, those small sentences become your truth.
You'll start to notice the difference in your tone, in your rhythm, in your peace.
And one day, you'll talk in English without even thinking about it.
That's the dream. But more than that, it's your future.
So, dear listeners, take a breath right now. Feel that air in your lungs. You're alive, you're learning, and you're growing.
You don't need to rush. You don't need to compare. Every word you say is a seed.
Yes, and those seeds will bloom if you water them, daily with love, not fear.
English isn't about speed. It's about connection with others and with yourself.
Exactly. And when you speak from that place of calm connection, your English becomes beautiful.
So today, instead of worrying about mistakes, say one sentence, just one, out loud.
Maybe it's, I can speak, or I'm learning, or even, I'm not afraid anymore.
That one sentence might not change the world, but it can change your world.
Yes, because every small word is a spark. And from sparks, we build confidence, joy, and freedom.
I love that, Emily.
Thank you, Paul. And thank you, everyone, for spending this time with us today.
If today's episode touched your heart, leave a comment below. Tell us one English phrase you'll say today. Just one.
And share this episode with someone who still feels afraid to speak. You might give them hope.
Until next time, remember, your voice matters.
And every word you say builds your future.
Wishing you calm confidence and courage in every conversation.
See you in the next episode.
Bye for now.